Beautiful day here at the ranch, and these are some beautiful sunflowers. Look at that, it's a little sunset in there. Things are drying up. We haven't had much rain, just one rain for about 6 weeks, and that was about 5 days ago. It's the end of the season, and take a look at these hollyhocks and the amount of seeds they produce. If you want to seed save hollyhock, it's not a hard thing to do. And there they are. And there are literally thousands of them waiting to be saved here. I've been spreading them around the property. That's how we do permaculture in the fall. We take the seeds and we spread them around. But we're going to seed save a bunch of these and have them available to the public in the spring at the seed exchange. And there's just thousands of them. We have hollyhocks all over. Down here, some of these beans that dried out earlier in the season, I started to give them some water, and they're starting to produce some pretty nice string beans. We have about 6 to 10 areas around the ranch where we have different varieties of climbing beans, string beans. This is a 4-inch climber. You can eat it just like a string bean though. Our amaranth is curled. Put that in my pocket. And that means that it's probably dry and it's going to be dropping amaranth seed. And that's, we can see right there, the black amaranth seed. So this is, anytime you see it curled and the leaves are yellow all the way to the top, it's ready to harvest. This one's a little early, but in a few days or a week, I'm sure it's producing seed. Yep, in abundance. Just dropping them down here. We've got these huge plum suckers coming up everywhere, so we're going to have tons of trees to move around in the spring. Purple mountain spinach, seeding nicely all around the property. This huge vast field of green is all coriander seed and or cilantro, all bent over in there. We're going to have like 5, 10, 20, 50 pounds of coriander seed this year. It's going to be epic. Now our painted mountain corn is finished, and I like to come out sometimes a little early and check an ear. So we'll just open this up for you, see if I can hold this with my neck. In fact, I'll just sit it down here on my leg. And we'll get a quick look at some of the color here. Oh my gosh. So our painted mountain corn is a little longer this year, and certainly looks a little better. Let me get this back here. Wow. That is just a fantastic looking corn. And so we did good. A little thinner, and you get a little better result. That is a nice looking ear. Let's leave that there. The barrage is all fallen down. Got a nice rutabaga back there. And let's go see if we have some squash over here. Oh. There's a little spruce tree in there. Our plums are just ripening. Oh, and this is not cucumber. This is like a cantaloupe or something in there. Guys see that melon? And another melon over here. So we got some kind of melon, probably a cantaloupe of some kind. Oh, we got some nice, take a look at that. Boom. Another boom. When they're a little thin here, it's because they didn't get pollinated fully. That's okay, still delicious to eat. So we're not going to let that go to waste. And look at this mambo. Oh my gosh. That went a little long. So we'll harvest that after the video. Oh. And over here, we've got some plums that are changing color. Some of the wild native plum we have that we've proliferated about the orchard. I got some carnation I planted here. They tend to be pretty hardy here if you can get water on them. So, pretty nice annual, and we only have an annual growing season of a few months. So, there's a nice salvia. There is a poor man's currant I planted, so we'll have some berries in here next year. This has finally come back. This is a hardy hibiscus, and zone 5 is as low as you go with that. Some purple alyssum. Really nice looking Vates curled kale. Some pretty standard looking marigolds here. For those that don't know, marigold is one of the easiest flowers to seed save. You just pop it off a dead head here and remove the green part. And the seeds are these black sticks inside. So each of these black sticks is a seed. And you can just put your marigold seeds wherever you want, or seed save them for next year. This is an apricot. Oh. It's a little tight in here, but come see a nice borage. And more of that corn to my left. There's some kales hidden in here, which I feed the chickens every day, and we also feed the humans. We've got lots of radishes. These are radish seed pods. Now, beautiful thing about a radish seed pod is you don't have to wait till it goes to seed. You can eat the pod, and it tastes just like the radish. So these are great in salads, or you can wait till they dry up and pop those pods open and save the seeds for next year. Rabbit bush is really giving our bees something to munch on. And we come over to this bush and look at some of these raspberries that came from Washington State. I think from Zone 8, but they're now working pretty well here. And they're yellow raspberries. And they're fantastic. Yeah, they can't even stay on the bush long enough. But we do have another flush coming for fall here. So lots of berries on top. Good news. This is interesting. We grew a bunch of chickpea over here this year. And each one of these pods has a single chickpea in it. And they're pretty prolific. And it's just a regular chickpea like you and I know it. It makes hummus. There it is. There's the pea. It's a little dry and chewy now, but it's delicious. We had a few birds that may have had some strokes because we have some older birds here, but they're getting along. But we do have a huge flock, a new flock coming in just about 5 weeks, so that'll be a really good addition to the show. As Leah is going to be raising a whole new flock of heritage breeds, and so that's fantastic. I'll show you some cute things that actually worked here. You know, living in a difficult environment like this, not a lot of things work. But we got some watermelon up here. There, and there's another variety. Oh, there's a couple squash popping out there. A little 8-ball variety. But I'm pretty proud of that little tiny watermelon. It's the little things. And how about that interview with Willie yesterday? I did that in the morning, put it up last night, but oh, that guy's awesome, and we're becoming close friends, so stay tuned for more of that. Trying to look for some ripe plums here. They're just turning. And those need to have a long way to go. They're very astringent now. If you eat them now, they like make you pucker like a sucker. Whew, it's really hot. And I just want to show you some things before the season runs out here. It could frost at any time now. Probably 80 today. Here we got just a random string beans next to the parking spot there. Blackberry that's never done anything but grown a little bit. It's a nice field of string beans down here. Some of them are pretty big, pretty prolific, these beans. And I planted them in a bunch of sections. Nice dill coming up. Oh yeah, huge area of purple. Look at all these purple string beans in here. Hello. Wow. everywhere. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I got some patty pan action over here. Oh, hello guys. And that's kind of nice. Some other mini, look at these little zooks coming in over here. And this is a type of turban squash that's massive. Look at that guy. And this will be, this is some of our longest storing squash. This can store for 6 months or more if you do it right. So, beauty right there. And I'll show you some of the progress we got on the wood here. 2 loads in. I'm just going to get 2 more loads. And it's good stuff. Now, a lot of people commenting about the fact that it's pine. Well, if you notice, it's, well, we have an abundance of pine here. It's everywhere. And there's it's the best burning wood in the area. Aspen burns a little quicker. The oak, which we have up here, is scrub. It's very thin. Never gets bigger than that. I guess we're looking at a 10-incher on the right there. 8-incher on the left in diameter. And so the oak is hard to come by, but it's good, and we do mix it up. But this last load here you're looking at right there is 80 bucks. Came in at just around 4,000 pounds for $80. Oh heck, let's go in the greenhouse and get some tomatoes. Now that I started eating, get a little bit of a lycopene. Alan's been working out in the front diligently for 2 days, clipping off the heads of bull thistle and Canadian thistle, keep them from proliferating. The easiest way to get rid of a field of 5-foot thistles is to get rid of the flowers. Oh. And we got some strawberry action down here. Not quite ready until tomorrow. As soon as you walk in, you're going to see some tomatoes everywhere. And these aren't the ones we're looking for. Those are for guests. Lots of peppers in here. Oh, some mambos down there. And mambo number 9. Bunch of babies. No, we'll just try one of these. Why not? And then the tunnel of love. These are dangling anasazi bean. There's a nice Berkeley tie-dye, a variety from Berkeley, California. There's a nice deeper red one in there. Really nice chicory flower in here. We like to keep flowers going. Some big tomatoes. This is the larger slicer area. And this is the Golden Heaven Cave. And these are a variety of Sunglow, which almost tastes like a sweet fruit rather than a vegetable. Oh my god. And once they get going, they're pretty prolific, so a lot of these, and they're pretty big cherries. Got some standard cherries back here. More standard cherries here. Come weird tomato here for them. Look at that. Weirdo number 9. We'll let that ripen up on the shelf. Hope you got something out of the video. Yeah. I did. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Oh yeah, baby. And that is a double zinnia bloom boom. Certainly. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with like-minded people. What are you growing?